Thanks for joining us here in Barcelona for MWC 2022, where I am delighted to welcome today Ali Elmali, Head of Cloud at Turk Telekom, and Ayhem Alzaaim, he's Regional Sales Manager at Red Hat. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Ali, you are partnering with Red Hat for your cloud transformation journey and your adoption of the cloud. What prompted this journey?
With pandemic, the demand of cloud services has increased and some services have come forward. For this reason, it was necessary to prepare quality services to the customers in a faster and diverse way. Along these developments, cloud platforms has started to offer more solutions to the innovation. We always aim to provide better customer experience. In this context, our aim is to increase the quality of services to the customers. We start this work to bring corporate products and services closer to our goals in line with digitalization or digital transformation. As a success criteria, we have completed installation of cloud platforms and related DevOps components. After that, we have successfully completed microservice transformation of target applications. We determined by converting our legacy applications.
Ayhem, tell us more about the role Red Hat played in order to enable the cloud adoption by Turk Telekom.
When you're building a cloud, when you're building any cloud, it's bringing a lot of teams together within the customer side. So it's bringing engineering, it's bringing the design and architecture team, it's bringing operations together, security, and it's bringing them in a way that hasn't really been done before. And the first thing that we worked with Turk Telekom in is establish a governance model that allowed the different teams to interact in an efficient and effective way. We worked, and through this governance model, we tried to, with Turk Telekom, to try to understand what is it that they wanted to achieve, which applications did they want to onboard, and what was the timeframes around what they wanted to achieve. That was the first thing that we did. The second thing was we really work with Turk Telekom to assess what are the skills and what is the enablement that their individual team members and their teams needed to have to achieve against the plan. So this was really very important because there were time frames, there were budgets that needed to be adhered to, and that's really where we worked with Turk Telekom to achieve as part of the initial planning of the cloud journey.
Ali, you developed many applications since you started your telco cloud journey, so tell us about them and maybe the challenges you encountered.
First of all, we have completed transformation of services in a certain extent, and we continue to work on more services. Red Hat has shared its experiences and enabled us to achieve our best of breeds. Red Hat service groups help us to build scalable structure as architectural infrastructure. We have completed roles, responsibilities, and training process with stakeholders in scope of with these services. And in addition to technical processes and before starting migration studies. The most important point we observed here is that you can technically make your plan and realize your strategies. But if you do not prepare your culture and your organization for this, these strategies and plans may not reach your desired goals. In this context, there is a phrase, culture eats strategy for breakfast, that emphasizes the importance of culture.
So Ayhem, how did Red Hat help Turk Telekom in deploying these new applications?
I think right now, as part of Turk Telekom's strategy, they're able to manage legacy workloads, cloud-native workloads, modern workloads on the same platform and infrastructure. And that really takes away a lot of the operational complexity that you would have if you were managing multiple platforms and multiple infrastructures. That reduces a lot of the cost in the enablement of your teams to be managing different environments. Contractually, a lot of the complexities have been taken away. In terms of time to market, in terms of being able to launch service. We have some situations now in Turk Telekom where an application is launched in as little as 90 seconds. So with Red Hat OpenShift, a lot of the standardization in terms of managing existing workloads, in managing cloud native workloads are now being done in a very efficient and effective manner. In addition, we are working with Turk Telekom in establishing an automation platform. I think automation platform takes away and reduces a lot of the manual processes that a lot of the individual team members will be working on. This gives back a lot of time for innovation, a lot of time for creativity to the extended Turk Telekom team by taking away a lot of the mundane manual tasks that would need to be done. This also provides the platform for bringing in the DevOps framework. And what this happens is, as Ali said earlier, by bringing in the operations, the design, the architecture teams to be working closely together, that allows workloads, that allows time to market to be reduced significantly, and workloads to be launched in a lot more efficient and effective manner. So these are two of the areas that we've worked with Turk Telekom on.
Ali, can you tell us a bit more about this culture shift you mentioned earlier? What's needed to achieve it?
Start with clear plan and roadmap, and ensure that you have trusted partners or partner like Red Hat, and do not underestimate the importance of providing training and education to your staff in order to achieve results. Turk Telekom is proud of all we have achieved in our digital transformation. We cut time to market from days to seconds while improving our application performance. Red Hat has been a trusted partner in this journey, assisting with technology, training, cultural expertise to accelerate our move to cloud native and hybrid cloud technology.
Ayhem, what advice would you give to other service providers looking to embark on this cloud transformation journey?
If we were to look at what Turk Telekom did really well, we can divide it into 4 pillars. The first one is they set a strategy. They knew what they wanted to do, and they went out and executed against that. The second one is to have the right governance framework between the different departments and stakeholders that contributed into making the cloud a success. Third one was the automation piece. I think the automation was very important because it did reduce the time to market. It did take out a lot of the manual operational side of the execution and the project side of the cloud building or the cloud journey. And the fourth one, which Ali touched on in a very nice way, was the enablement of the teams. I think if you empower with the right skill sets, I think you're able to build and start adopting the benefits of the cloud in a very timely manner and within budget.
Ali, Ayhem, thank you very much.